Today I'm thinking about this topic of gratitude. Tony Robbins is teaching, he does gratitude meditations with people because when you feel gratitude, in that moment you cannot feel fear or anger. So feeling grateful automatically lifts you up out of that feeling of fear and anger, and it's connected to the feeling of meaning. What you have, that you have meaning in your life. For example, he gives the example that he had the chance even to speak with and meet many astronauts who went to the moon. And they went, all that training, all that difficulty, went all the way to the moon, stood there. Well, for those of us who believe they went to the moon, but anyway, the analogy is still a good analogy. They went to the moon, stood there looking back on this little tiny speck in the sky called Earth, where everything they knew was so far away. And then coming all the way back to the Earth, meeting the president, having big parades and all of that. And then what do? You're 30, 35 years old. What do you do for the rest of your life then? You already had the biggest adventure you can dream of. And he said actually a lot of them become alcoholics, depressed with life. There's no meaning in their life anymore. So he teaches them to be grateful even for little things like a bit of sunshine or a bit of rain. Both of them we can be very grateful for. Which brings up the second topic I'm thinking about a lot, is when we want to start a business, we think, okay, what is it for? We have some good idea, and then we have to start executing and creating some business idea. But for most people, and statistics show this, that for most people the businesses fail or just stop at some point, or never really grow and just stay small. So there are of course many reasons for this, but I see that one big reason is a lack of meaning in what we are doing. Because if a human being doesn't feel there's a purpose and a meaning to what they are doing, they will very soon stop and do something else. And that meaning can be something as basic as taking care of your family or whatever it is, or taking care of the primal needs in life. But the bigger the meaning is for someone, the bigger they are able to scale their businesses. We look at big businesses today, and they're very active with helping the world and so on. Well, I think the ones that really were able to scale, that's one major reason, because they found meaning in using their money for philanthropic activities. And that gave meaning to what they were doing, because they were able to tap into that resource within. Each one of us has a resource inside of us that when we serve other people and act out of service, then it's really amazing what we can do. And I'm thinking about that a lot in different business endeavors, like which of my 108 ideas are really going to be useful? Am I going to be able to serve others with in a way that inspires me enough to keep going? That's ultimately what we have to do, is keep going and not jump from one business idea to the next because it doesn't work, but find something and put in the time, put in the effort to show up and keep showing up and keep serving. So that is the question, where to serve. Not if to serve, but where to serve.